And we are live. There we go. Let's see. The camera is still looking for our faces. So we're here anyway, even though the camera doesn't see us. Hi, everyone. Donnie here. Innovation Fika, Wednesday afternoon, 2:30 p.m. Kind of dark, but, you know, it's getting darker. Every Wednesday, 2:30 p.m., I go live with my Innovation Fika here on LinkedIn, Twitch, and YouTube with an interview with somebody cool, with a cool idea and some cool tech. And sometimes it's people from KTH, and sometimes it's not. Today, I have the great pleasure of welcoming a KTH case, Hiba and Safae. Welcome to this, well, the studio. It's actually the KTH innovation offices here. As you can see, everybody's working really, really hard. It's the autumn break in Sweden, so everybody's taking the opportunity when they're free to get stuff done, I guess. So, and you're here as well. I know that you're preparing for the big demo day.
Yeah,
right? You're presenting next week. Is it next week?
Next week.
Exciting. And I'm happy to see all the teams working. But anyway, let's start from the beginning. Just tell me in a nutshell, very shortly, who you are and what is Dyamo, your startup.
Yeah.
Start there.
Hello, everyone. We are the co-founders of Dyamo. My name is Safae, and
my name is Hiba.
Yeah, and Dyamo is a digital mentorship program where we match middle schoolers and high schoolers to university students and to professionals already working out there in the market. So, like, using inspiration from the gaming world, we are remaking mentorship and making it into a new concept that will help motivate students and inspire them to work hard and believe in themselves and strive for a good future.
Well, that sounds great, but how did you come up with the idea? I mean, how did you come up with the idea to start working with mentorship for young people? And, you know, where did it start for you?
Yeah, we worked as tutors.
Yeah.
In different schools. And the students, they always said, like, what's the point of this? Why am I studying this? It doesn't matter. Like, I will fail. It doesn't matter. I will still get an F. And they always said that they're dumb. So we started talking to them. And we also saw statistics that showed that more than 50% of many students in many schools, they don't succeed. Like
50%?
Yes.
Yeah.
They go out with incomplete grades. In many schools. Yeah.
Wow. And last week we had Tanmoy Bari, another alumni from KTH Innovation, and he said, he talked about mindset because he said, I meet people that have a positive mindset and they think they're going to succeed, and they often succeed. And then I meet people who have a negative mindset and think they're going to fail, and guess what? They all, you know, they also fail. So I guess that's a big part of what you're talking about as well.
Mindset is the key. So we started talking to them and about the mindset. And we saw some big results.
What we noticed is that tutorship was not enough. It was the mentorship, like helping them with their mindset, as you're saying, that actually made the biggest impact. We saw some students going from an F to the best betyg in their class, best grade in their class, just using mentorship, you know, guiding them, not actually helping them with their lectures, but guiding them to think correctly about their studies and to believe in themselves. But what we also noticed was that if the mentorship is not continuous and easy to reach, they fall back to the same old habits again. So we thought, okay, we need to digitalize mentorship. So that's exactly what we did. We made Dyamo the student's best friend.
Dyamo, the student's best friend. What age groups are you targeting when you're with the app, the service? Which age group is it you're targeting?
Middle schoolers and high schoolers.
Okay. Any special reason for those ages? Yes.
From pilot projects and from different researches, we thought that they were the main group that we will focus on.
Yeah. It's an interesting age because when you have this, like, oh, I wish I was a different age. I never want to be a teenager again. And everything is up or it's down, and you're sort of, you either, on the top of the world, or you have super anxiety and the whole sort of search of who you are and that kind of thing. So I can imagine it's a perfect place to start with. But who who is the mentor then? I mean, I get the target group of the students, but who is, you know, the mentor? Who is the people that we're looking at today saying, hey, come on board as mentors in Dyamo?
Actually, the mentors are university students and professionals. So people working out there.
Okay. And so they don't have to be as old as I am, because I'm like, you know, super old.
Everyone can be a mentor.
Yeah.
You just have to relate and be empathic.
Yeah. So as we said, everyone can be a mentor. So all of you guys looking at us today, please go to our website and apply to be a mentor.
Put that on here as well. There we go. Dyamo.sc. Yeah. So it's just you go there and then you apply to become a mentor?
Yes. And when you apply, you get in contact with us and we'll go through the whole recruitment process from there.
Okay,
but
cool.
everyone can be a mentor.
And how does it, you know, how does it work? Okay, so let's say I sign up to be a mentor.
Yeah.
What happens then? I mean, what happens?
You apply.
Yes.
We have a phone interview with you where we take a lot of information from you, and then you give us an utdrag ur belastningsregistret, so like a copy of your police register. Yeah. Just so that we make sure that it's okay for you to work with kids.
That's good.
And then you actually get to be part of the Dyamo online training session. So we have an online training session for all mentors, where we and a lot of our guests, whom are school counselors, and career guidance persons, and experts in mentorship, whom will teach you as a mentor how to be a mentor.
So I don't need to know anything about how to be a mentor before. I don't need to worry about not knowing, you know, the whole.
Actually, just be yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then, yes, exciting. And then what happens? I mean,
And then you get matched. You get matched to a student that is in need of you. Like, based on different criteria, you get matched to a student that needs the help you can give the student.
All right.
And then you can go to Dyamo app and chat with that student every single day. The students are anonymous, so you won't know the name of the student, but you will know all other information the student wants to.
Okay, so it's not that I actually meet somebody.
No.
Ah, that's another interesting part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very easy to be a mentor, actually. You can sit in the bus and just write to your student there, or you can sit in your pajamas at home and be a mentor. It's just a chat. Like,
you can sit in your pajamas at home and be a mentor. That you don't even have to
drinking coffee.
Exactly. You don't even have to put the suit on. That sounds like my kind of service. Perfect. It sounds like you're making it super easy. I mean, there's no sort of real excuses left to not be a mentor.
Yeah.
And we all know that the students need it. So, but then what would you say makes I mean, the title we had for this was How to Become a Great Mentor. Basically, you just sign up for Dyamo.sc and then you help everybody become a great mentor. But what would you say, and you said be yourself as well. That feels like something, you know, honesty and being yourself sounds like a good foundation here.
Yeah. A very important foundation is just to be yourself, and don't think that you have to be something extra in order for you to be a mentor or to be a good mentor. You just have to be yourself. And what we're noticing is that a lot of people want to help students in schools and all of that, but we don't have time. Some people are studying full-time, some people are working full-time. We don't have time to go be tutors or do something else. So now we're actually giving a very easy way to do impact and to give back to society, to change lives.
Yeah. I mean, if you can get somebody from an F to an A just by changing their mindset. And again, I'm remembering my own 16, 17 years of age, how I was like sort of, you know, in one subject I had an A and the other subject I had an F. It was all about what I actually felt about, you know, the subject and the, you know, the day and myself as well.
Exactly.
By the way, I was really bad at school. So back then I was totally bad. I would have needed this service. I can tell you that.
That's why you would be a good mentor.
Oh yeah, I can take on everybody who feels that they're failing completely and they're sick and tired of school. You ask me to be your mentor because I know exactly what that feels like. I can tell you that. Let's see. We have comments here as well. Somebody here, Ali, great work. Love that you make it so simple. Ali, there we go. Thank you, Ali, for that comment. And we will welcome you on the platform, Ali, of course, to be a mentor.
Yeah.
And I can imagine is there any, I mean, I'm not going to say, is there any type of people that you want to see more of, ages or anything like that? But I guess it's like everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it and said it like in tune with each other, since it really is everybody.
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, as long as you're a good person, which I know you are because you're watching my Innovation Fika, and those are the people that are online here.
Yeah.
If you're a great person and you want to help other people that are great, but they haven't seen it themselves yet, then sign up for Dyamo.se and help Hiba and Safae create the better world for all of us. And I know that just as everybody else, I know that you have your top 3 tips for us. As all of the guests on my Innovation Fika is all about helping people. So we're going to help people today as well. And today we have Dyamo's top 3 tips for becoming or being a good mentor, right?
Yes.
So without further ado, tip number 1 is be empathetic.
Yeah, be empathetic. Like, stand in the shoes of the mentee, of the student. Just try to remember how it was to be a 16 years old. Try to remember what you needed.
Yeah, I do remember, really, because important. I mean, sometimes I wish I could meet myself as a 16-year-old and just say to myself some things. And most of all, I just want to say, you know, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's going to be okay.
Yes.
But just
exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the mentors say to the mentees. Like, it's okay. Like, you don't have to cry because you felt that you failed. I've failed many times.
Yeah.
And here I am.
Yeah.
Exactly. And here you are.
Yeah.
You know, and here we are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was the one that failed intentionally because I didn't want to try and risk failing, because I mean that would have hurt more, because then everybody would have seen that I wasn't sort of good enough. So then I failed intentionally, because then it was sort of my choice, and I was like sort of I chose to fail. That kind of 17 years old. Christ, it's stupid. Yeah, but okay. Be empathetic and understand the situation of the person that you're meeting.
Yes.
Yeah. So be a good person and listen and understand. Yeah. That's where that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, be vulnerable.
Yes, be vulnerable and share your experience. Tell the students, I mean, I also failed. Or tell the students, I did this and this made me become this. So it's good for the student to hear what you've done. Yeah. You're very interested in hearing, how did it go for you? Like, what did you choose? Why did you choose that? Yeah, so that's one of our tips.
Yeah. Wonderful. This makes me all warm and fuzzy inside as well. This is great. And tip number 3 is be positive.
Yeah, just like as Hiba said before, just tell the student it's okay. I love that you said you wish you could go back to yourself and tell yourself it's okay. It's going to be okay. Channel that energy and go tell another person, a student, it's going to be okay. Don't worry. Be the most positive person in their life. Be their biggest cheerleader.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and hype them up.
Hype them up. Yeah, well, I like that. I enjoy speaking to, well, in Sweden, eighth graders, åttondeklassare, because they're usually the worst of all. You know, they're stuck in the middle of.
Yeah.
When you come in the 7th grade, you're sort of, oh, this is all, and then in your 9th grade, you're all cool. But 8th graders are like, oh, you know, the rebels. Because I know, you know, that was when I was sort of there as well. And there's always somebody in the audience that you reach. There's always somebody there. And I've had a couple of experiences when people have actually shown up here at KDH.
Wow.
I know. Or sent me a letter. I'd actually handed letter.
Wow.
I know. And saying, you know, and I did 200 people. I didn't know who was in the room, right? I just did my thing. And then I get this letter from a person, or somebody shows up here and they say, you know, you came to my schools 6 years ago. And then that day, and I said, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know? So everybody out there, take the opportunity to help somebody else. And these girls have made it super simple to help other people. Yeah. So go Dyamo.se and sign up today and become a mentor. And let's all, you know, help the world become a better place.
Yes.
Together.
I know that you've been kind of successful the past year or so. You've won like prizes and right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, go on. You're succeeding. You're doing well. So share some of your successes as well, please. What? Tell me something.
Yeah, we got fundings from the Nova.
Yeah, that's good.
300,000.
Awesome.
And we also got investment.
Yeah. You have your first investor on the board? Yes. That's good as well.
From 6 investors who invested 1 million crowns for 10% of the company.
But that's great.
Yeah, that's great.
That's like a Dragon's Den thing there, you know, and they picked you. So I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So I mean, I just want to say as well, you know, they know what they're doing, and they're doing a good thing. So I'm really, really happy to have had you on my short coffee break. And this is just, as I said, it's a short coffee break show every Wednesday afternoon, 2:30 p.m. here on LinkedIn, Twitch, and YouTube. And today with Dyamo, with Hiba and Safae. And thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
And also my compliments. You always look lovely, and you're all colorful clothes. I always appreciate meeting you.
Thank you so much.
So have a great day, and bye everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.